Second grade, we are going to be drawing our robot today. When you get to your tables, the Masterpiece Manager has a long piece of white paper. Masterpiece Manager, open up the folder, give everybody a white paper. Masterpiece Manager, you are going to hold on to your folder because you'll be collecting these at the end of class. Now, your paper needs to be vertical, top to bottom, top to bottom. To do that with 4 people, you're going to have one person move to the left, one person move to the right, so you're not drawing on top of each other. The Supply Manager, you have 2 items at your table. We're not using the markers quite yet, so get your pencil. You're going to give everybody a pencil. We're not worried about the eraser because we're just taking our pencil and we're writing our name and your teacher's code, which I have for second grade up on the board. So please look up there for your teacher's code. Then Supply Manager, make sure you have all the pencils in the cup. Those are going to be moved off to the side. We are done with that. And then we're going to be getting our marker. Everybody's going to take your paper and we are going to flip it over. So, Supply Manager, you're going to give everybody a permanent marker. Please understand they are permanent, so you need to be careful on what you mark on. Put the cap on the back, and we're going to start with our robot. Now, we're going to start with simple geometric shapes. Our body, which is going to be in the middle. So for us to know where the middle is, once I flip my paper over, I'm going to take the top of my paper and fold it to the bottom and give myself an invisible line. So remember, you got to crease it, which is pushing it down, and then open it back up. This invisible line, like we did with our wheat field with crows, is giving me the idea of where my body's going to be. That is the middle. So I am going to be drawing a square in the middle. Now this paper is very large, so we want to make sure that we use the whole paper. You can see my robot, that's my example, up on your door. He's pretty big. So we're going to take our black marker and we're going to draw a square for the body. You can see my invisible line is right in the middle of my square. That is the body. On the inside, we're going to draw a smaller square. This robot needs some buttons, so we're going to add a circle and a rectangle. Inside the rectangle, I'm going to add some lines. I'm going to do one line going down the middle. This is inside the rectangle. One vertical line going down the middle of the rectangle, and then 3 going horizontal. 1, 2, 3. So it looks like buttons. So we have one large square, one small square, circle, and a rectangle. So now we've got our body. Now we're going to move down, and this area is where we're going to put the legs. So we're going to add a curved shape underneath this square. So I start on the corner and I make a half circle. That is the bottom part of our robot. Then we're going to move to our legs. So coming off, I want to be careful because I do want to have feet down here. I don't want to go all the way to the bottom with my legs. 1, 2. That is one leg. Then I'm going to do 2 lines on the other side for the other leg. 1, 2. So you should have 2 legs, which is 4 lines. The feet are going to be a half circle again. So I do a half circle with a line at the bottom. A half circle with a line at the bottom. Notice I do want my legs to be touching my feet. And then we're going to add these things called links, like his legs are made of some type of metal. So inside this leg, we're going to add curved lines. And I say curved because this is a leg. So I added 3 curved lines to each leg. Okay, now we're going to be moving up to the arms. So we're back at the body. And my robot, if you don't remember, he's got 2 arms. One's pointing up and one's pointing down. So we're going to kind of stick with that. It doesn't matter if this one's up or this one's down, but one's going to be up, one's going to be down. So coming off the side of our body, this one I'm doing up. So 1, 2, again, that's one arm. This one's pointing down, 1, 2. Now for the hand, this is how we're going to do the hand. You're going to make an upside down U. Start at the end of the U and draw a line to the center of the U, back to the top of the other side, and a center of the U. It kind of looks like a claw. So, same thing, but the U is not upside down because it's right way. Draw a U, go to the top, go all the way in the middle, to the top, to the middle. Then we're going to add our links, which is our curved lines going down that arm. So you should have your 2 legs and your 2 arms. Moving to the neck. At the top, we're going to add 2 lines for the neck. And then we're going to add 2 different shapes. It's going to be a long, skinny rectangle right on top of that neck. And also a half circle, again, going all the way to the top of that paper. So you have your neck, the long skinny rectangle, and then the half circle. In this long skinny rectangle, we're going to draw some bubbles or dots like it's its mouth. 2 curved lines on the neck. And then the eyes. The eyes are going to be like a half circle. So you're going to do an upside down U and a straight line at the bottom. An upside down U and a straight line at the bottom. And you can make him look up, you can make him look down, you can make him look cross-eyed, however you want your robot to be looking, but do color him in with your black marker. This guy's looking up. And then eyebrows are just a line. He's kind of confused. And then the last part, we're going to add these little doodads. It's a line out and a line out. Notice they're diagonal pointing out. And then I'm going to connect them with the curly Q line. Again, out, out, and then connect with the curly Q. So that is your robot. Again, it should be all the way across. So finish up, put your marker top on, make sure you hear the snap. Seat 1, make sure you collect all your markers. Listen for the teacher, they'll be collecting this. And your robots is going to go in your folder. So seat 4, make sure you get the folder and collect everybody's robot. Seat 4, make sure the colored folder gets the box top. And next week we'll be painting him.